Marissa just sent me a call in Cave Creek. Rattlesnake in a yard with a dead bird next to it. We might eat it, so we'll see. So I did just talk to the homeowner, and he says that the snake is now eating the bird. So good news is that it's going to be there for a little while, so I have a little bit of time. I'm about 15 minutes away. Bad news is if it does finish it, then it's going to immediately want to go crawl and hide. Hi, how you doing? It's around the outside. Well, there's the bird. Hi. Hi, I assume he was over here by the dead bird?
So see where these feathers are right here?
Yeah.
I thought there was another dead bird under there, so I took my pool thing from here and I kind of lifted it up and oh, there he was.
Really, right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we went inside the pool, even though it says watch the snake, watch the snake, watch the snake.
Oh, there he is.
Oh,
he's eating it, yeah. Well, there's another dead bird over there too, so he's been busy.
He looked like he's a little bit...
Yeah, well, he's just stuffing it down right now. So I might wait just a second.
Okay.
Well, actually, he's doing okay. I don't think he'll regurgitate if I'm very careful here.
I mean, he didn't go into air or anything.
Okay. Yeah, he's still got it in his mouth. So this snake, we're gonna do something a little bit different with because this neighborhood that she's found in, there's really no chance that she's gonna survive long term. The homes are built pretty dense, so there's really no way to travel from point A to point B. She's managed to survive in a little small tract. I mean, I found the hole where she probably lives and she's eating doves at this one big tree that has a lot of doves in there, but other than that, there's a very low chance that this snake is going to not be killed at some point by a person, either intentionally or being hit by a car. So I'm going to take her to a place that is a little bit further away where that is not going to be a problem. So I don't think it's going to be a problem. Obviously, we want to usually take them as close as they can, certainly not outside of what we believe their home range to be. But in this case, I'm making a decision based on just the math. If I were to take her to a place to really perfect, suitable conditions that is outside of her home range and it results in a lesser chance of long-term success, I'm going to compare that to the real scenario here, not the idealistic one that snakes that are never disturbed are just fine with encounters like this. The fact is that she will likely die. She will certainly die at some point here by hand or shovel or tire in that location. So I'm taking her further away. And she's gonna be better off for it, I'm sure.
Hey, how are you? All right.
Let me show you where.
Yeah. Oh, this way? Okay. Have you had many or?
This is the second one we had. The first one we had was a few years ago.
Okay. Well, 2 in a few years is pretty good because this is a great habitat.
But she was inserting this in the ground.
Yep.
And it was right there.
Okay. And it went in that, you said that was like maybe about 2 hours ago then?
Yeah, about 2 hours.
10 this morning.
Oh, 10 this morning? Okay. Oh, he's right here. He's right here.
See him?
Yeah, I see him. He blends in really well. Like, you want to come see if you can see him?
No.
Okay. These are like so sharp, you know? No, don't go that way. No! All right.
Very good.
It sucks that like the base is like so solid of these. Yes! Yes! Holy crap! Snake. Oh my goodness. You come take a look at him? All that hard work. Thank you guys. You were the best. Oh my gosh. Ready?
Way. Thank you.
Thank you guys. I was so afraid we were gonna cut him. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I wondered about that too.
I was really nervous.
Hey, Ralph. How's it going?
Get
You're
away,
moving.
Ralph. We don't like you.
You're moving.
We dislike you.
Did you see him?
We dislike you, Ralphie.
Yeah, you made us really work.
Yeah, he said, well, I had the perfect spot.
You did have a good spot. Holy, look at that agave. Well, there's no one else in there. That's probably pretty safe to say. All right, got this dude here. Got my tongs. Ooh, it's very dark, pretty snake. It's in shed, so some of the skin is shed and some's not, but regardless of that, it's still a very, very, very dark snake. For Western Diamondback. So I'm gonna put him in this pack right now. Oh. Sorry, that was graceful. There you go. No. Alright. Hey, buddy. Well, that snake sure did give us a run for our money. I got there. It took us an hour and a half to get that snake out of there. So it was visible when I first walked up, and I wish I would have known he was gonna cut the plant or didn't care to cut the agave, because I would have just cut it and then been probably able to get the snake real quick. But I couldn't pull it out without hurting the snake because those agave are really, really sharp. So I kind of let it go, figuring I could just get it, you know, easier on the other side. But then we lost it. I lost it for an hour and a half, and we had to cut up the agave, water it out, brought out some power tools. It was a whole ordeal. Hour and a half later, finally, I stuck the hose in a hole that we kind of made, and it came out. But yeah, some culls are fast, some are not.
This big old ironwood, and it's going to be just fine. And some doves just flew away when I came over here, and there's also this nice pack rat nest, so this is actually a pretty good replacement. So hopefully she didn't regurgitate. She didn't, and you can see she still has a feather on her face from her lunch. That is a big, healthy snake. Look how chubby she is. She comes crawling out of here. Come on. I think she can get up by herself. That's a big animal. Big old animal does not deserve to be killed by being run over on accident or otherwise. Gotta go up. There you go. There she goes. She's gonna crawl up into there. There's a lot of good places for a snake like this to use, and there's a lot of food right here. Not that she needs it for a while, but even though it's further away, this is a better situation for her than it would be if she were closer to home. So there are a lot of thoughts about that whole thing, and I'm not gonna get on a soapbox or anything, but I will tell you a few facts. One, if somebody says that relocation is a death sentence, even if it's outside their home range, that's certain to die, that's false. They're probably just not read the research. One of the biggest things that I want to see improve is that in those studies, in most of these studies, we're not comparing what happens with the animals that are actually in conflict situations like this one that would be killed soon enough if nobody moved her. We're not comparing animals that have a 100% survival rate to ones that have to be moved. We're comparing animals that often have a 0% survival rate to ones that might be able to do better. So it's a tricky situation, and we're gonna do the math on it. Don't want to let our idealism get in the way of being able to subjectively look at the information and situation in front of us and make calls, you know, try to do what we can. There was some research that came out last year that I'm pretty excited about, where there were red diamond rattlesnakes that could not be put right in their home range. So they did something that none of these other studies are doing. they paid attention to where they were released, like the exact specifications of the release spot, like we just did with this pack rat nest. And you know what happened? They all did fine. There was no difference between snakes that were released nearby and ones that were released outside their home range. They survived. So there's still a lot of work to do there, but you know, I wish I could have released her closer, but it wasn't the right call. So she's in there. I bet she's gonna be fine. Everything that all my experience and all the knowledge I have about this says that, you know, yeah, maybe the other place had better doves, but now she's got doves and some rodents and no cars. So I feel good about it. All right, I'm gonna pack up and get out of here.